Hey guys, so I want to make this super short. Let's hope I do. Challenge. I want to talk about who I think will die at the hands of Negan come season 7 premiere. And based on the threads I've been reading, which haven't been too much about the show because I just now got into the show, but I definitely think it's going to be Glenn, only based on yesterday's photos from New York Comic Con. I didn't watch any streams, didn't watch any panels of it. I have just seen some photos reblogged on my dashboard. But it looks like Abraham's actor, who isn't a natural redhead, his hair is dyed. And season 6, that last scene with Negan and everyone else around what looks like a campfire, that could have been filmed the next day or at least in the next week after that. But to commit to, dyeing your hair for that role well into October 8th, that leads me to believe he at least survives half of season 7. And Glenn, on the other hand, I like Glenn. I don't want Glenn to go. I don't want Abraham to go. But Glenn has kind of lived through some things that he probably shouldn't have, much like the whole cast actually. But for main characters to tell a story, they have to survive. There were 2 times, I think last season, when you watch, I watched it all on Netflix a couple weeks ago, and when you binge watch something, the episodes blur together, so excuse me. But there were 2 times where it looked like Glenn was going to die and then he didn't, and he survived. And unfortunately, I see sometimes that is a trope that actually foreshadows someone's or a character's actual death, which sucks. But it's definitely, I definitely think, I don't want, as I said, I don't want either of them to go, but I think it's going to be Glenn. And for a spoiler alert, so skip this part, it's just a 2-second spoiler, but Glenn does die in the comics, and although the show's creators don't follow the comics exactly, they end up lining up at some point. So they can't make Glenn live forever. So I definitely think it's going to be Glenn. All right, I'm gonna sneeze and I want to end this recording without having to edit it too much. So thanks for listening to my theory, I guess, based off the website or it was a forum that I read that it was either going to be Glenn or Abraham. I have heard now that some people say, oh, it's confirmed double kill, that it's both Abraham and both Glenn. We'll see. I've heard some of the actors and actresses from the show, trying to take away that sneeze, say that, oh yeah, once the kill happens, it gets even worse from there. So we'll see. Maybe it is a double kill. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, thanks for listening, guys.